I wanted to do something a little unique. So I did 1,000 wall push-ups. It's not something that other people do. Other people do 1,000 regular push-ups, but I can't do that. So I did this. And, I didn't really learn too much from this, except once you get over like 500 wall push-ups, it starts feeling more like cardio. And, you really got to take care of your joints. You don't want to push too hard. Your wrist will start feeling it, then your elbows. So you really got to take care of that stuff right there. There was also another part. If you do this like a lot, you're going to want to find where the studs are in the wall because, like on the first couple tries, I felt like the drywall was bending. So that's not a pleasant feeling, especially if you don't want to break the wall. And then, sometimes you might feel like you're pushing the whole entire wall, but that's probably not true. It's probably just your mind making things up. Now, it took me about 3 attempts to do this. So the first one, I got about 175. The next one, I got about 300. And then on the last one, I got 1,000. I could have done more, I think, but I didn't push it. The only thing that I did between these was just rest. I believed I could do it. It was more of a cardio thing. Now, the weight difference between this and a regular push-up is this is about 30 pounds peak when you're pushing right against the wall, and it goes to about 15 when you're straight armed out. And so it's really easy. It's something you can easily do. And compared to a 45-degree angle incline, it would be something like 70 pounds, because I'm 150 pounds, so somewhere around a little bit less than half. And then when you're just doing a regular push-up, somewhere between 100 and 120 when you're all the way flat. This challenge kind of had some unique things where I don't think anybody's done this because it's not super important to do this. But what I want to see now is to do the maximum amount of push-ups I can do in one set, and then compare that to how many push-ups I can do in a set for the 45-degree angle, and then compare that to the regular push-up. And what I want to see is something of like a straight line where I can do this amount of work. But I'm not sure I'm going to see that. So we'll see where that goes. So I did this in sets of 25, so a total of 40 sets. There's definitely times when I got into the 700s where I almost lost count. So I didn't double check to make sure I did all my sets here. So hopefully it's not embarrassing when somebody points them out, but we'll see.